Ever wonder why your little angel suddenly morphs into a defiant rebel? Child rebellion is a common phase, almost a rite of passage experienced by most children. Yet the triggers vary greatly, rooted in a myriad of causes. Some causes are visible, others are more obscure. Lurking beneath the surface of everyday life, they may be environmental, psychological, or a combination of both. It's a complex issue indeed, but worry not. Today we're diving into the causes of child rebellion. Imagine a child growing up in an environment filled with conflict and violence. In such conditions, a child is like a sponge, absorbing all the negative elements around them. When exposed to physical violence, be it marital problems at home or bullying at school, the likelihood of a child rebelling increases significantly. Picture this: a child is witnessing arguments and fights between parents at home. This atmosphere of tension and conflict becomes their norm. They begin to perceive that expressing oneself through aggression is acceptable. And this perception can lead them to exhibit similar behavior in other settings, such as school or with their friends. In parallel, consider a child who's constantly bullied. They may feel powerless and frustrated, feelings that can often manifest as rebellious behavior. The child might start to act out, not because they're inherently bad or disobedient, but because they're trying to regain some sense of control in a world where they feel helpless. And let's not forget the role of societal violence. Children are not isolated from the world, they are constantly observing and learning from it. When they see violence or conflict around them, be it in their neighborhood or on the television, they internalize these behaviors as a part of their growing understanding of the world. This leads us to a crucial point. A child is a product of his or her surroundings. The environment they grow up in shapes their behavior, beliefs, and attitudes. Just as a seed needs the right soil, sunlight, and water to grow into a healthy plant, a child needs a positive, safe, and nurturing environment to grow into a well-adjusted individual. However, when a child is exposed to a harsh environment, it can push them towards rebellion. They may start to challenge authority, break rules, and exhibit defiant behavior, not out of spite, but as a response to the negative stimuli they're constantly exposed to. So, a harsh environment can push a child towards rebellion, but that's not the only cause. Now let's shift our focus from the outside world to the child's inner world. Often we see rebellion as a result of environmental factors alone, but the psychological aspect holds significant weight too. You see, the mind of a child is like a sponge, soaking up every experience and emotion. When these experiences are traumatic or unsettling, they can manifest as rebellion. Let's take, for instance, mental health issues. They can significantly contribute to a child's rebellious behavior. Conditions like oppositional defiant disorder or ODD, for example, can cause a child to display persistent patterns of anger, irritability, arguing, defiance, or vindictiveness. Such children may frequently lose their temper, argue with adults, defy rules, deliberately annoy others, and blame others for their mistakes. It's crucial to understand that this isn't mere ill behavior or stubbornness. These are symptoms of a deeper issue, a cry for help that often goes unnoticed. It's not the child's fault. They are not willfully being defiant, but rather they are struggling with a condition that needs understanding, compassion, and professional help. But remember, mental health is a complex field, and not every act of rebellion stems from a disorder. However, ignoring the possibility can lead to long-term repercussions on a child's overall well-being. Indeed, mental health plays a crucial role in shaping a child's behavior, but is there more to it? We've explored the environmental and psychological factors behind child rebellion, but the issue is far from simple. It's a complex web of influences. Whether it be exposure to physical violence, marital problems, or even bullying, these experiences can trigger a child's defiance, shaping their behavior in profound ways. Moreover, we've delved into how mental health issues, such as oppositional defiant disorder, can play a significant role. It's crucial to remember a child is a product of his or her surroundings. This understanding is vital in supporting children and helping them grow into well-adjusted adults. But our journey doesn't end here. There's so much more to discuss, so many more layers to peel back. Curious about how to handle a rebellious child? Well, that's our next stop on this exploration, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning,